Ooh, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, lovely listener. I hope your New Year's has been off to a great start. If you have resolutions, I hope that you've stuck with them and that they're going strong, and I wish you the best this coming New Year. I really do. Real quick, before we start the show, I want to say thank you so much to all of our lovely and loyal listeners here at Wesam's World. I really appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. And if you have a second, a simple follow on Instagram, Twitter, and subscribing to us on iTunes and Spotify and even our YouTube channel goes a long way. And we really appreciate everybody who's already subscribed, who already follows us, and who's left reviews on us on Apple Podcasts. I got to stop calling it iTunes because it's not iTunes anymore. It's Apple Podcasts. Thank you so much for your continued support of the show. Again, we're at WeSams_World, Instagram and Twitter. We even have a Facebook. You just put Wesam's World. And if you're still having trouble, just follow me on Instagram or Twitter, Wesam Quiche. I almost said my name wrong. Well, that would have been horrible. Everybody would have been like, oh, Wesam's losing it. Speaking of things being lost, I haven't lost anything so far this year, which is a great way for me to start the year. There's at least something once a month where I lose, and I can't find it for at least a few months. So far, I've had all my socks, I've held all my white shirts, and all my beanies, and it feels great. And I haven't misplaced my phone or my wallet. So this 2020 is off to a great start. Oh boy. Guess what? I'm really excited for our guest today. We have a few topics that I can't wait to talk about with him. He's somewhat new on Twitch, and he's killing it. He's a past guest and friend of the show. He's good looking. I'm probably the millionth person to say that, but he's a good looking dude. All right? And this show is going to be full of handsome. That's what this show is. Full of handsome. You got me, and I'm going to take off my beanie for the YouTube people. You got me and my luscious hair. Okay? Almost hit myself in the eye. Okay? That's okay. That's okay. And you got our guest, who has the most handsome beard. I think he has a beard. Actually, now I'm not sure. Jason? I can see he has a beard. He has a beard. Okay. For a minute there, I almost did the Office thing, where that episode is they're trying to figure out if Stanley has a mustache, and they don't remember if he has a mustache or not. And as I'm watching that for the first time, I'm like, oh my God, does he have a mustache? The answer is yes, he does have a mustache. He does have a mustache. He does. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Jason Dolley. All right.
Hello.
Hello. You do have a beard.
I do, yes. It's fairly new, though.
Is it?
Yeah, I grew it over the holidays because I got my I went out of town for a few weeks.
Gotcha.
And, yes. Also, I was having a great time in the waiting room because, let me get in this chair.
Yeah.
Here we go.
It's a high chair.
I prepared for this, too, and I'm still messing it up.
It's a little difficult.
Headphones are on. Great. No, I saw your wonderful mugs.
Oh, yeah.
And there were I had a few choices. I couldn't decide, but what fuckery is this really, I think, spoke to me. So
Strong
I'm
choice.
not going to drink coffee. I'm going to put water in it.
Ooh.
But I just wanted to drink out of this mug.
That's a bold choice. I like that. What fuckery is this?
What fuckery is this?
It kind of tells a little bit about the person. Which coffee mug they drink out of.
Right, okay, yeah. Do you keep a log of what your guests pick?
Of course.
Of course you do.
It's on our blog.
Of course you do.
On our Reddit blog.
The mug blog. Make sure this is not going to buzz on us. There we go.
I am a little jealous of your beard because, as you can see, I haven't shaved in a while.
Okay, so how long is this? What's this?
Oh, man, I don't even know.
Do you know?
3 weeks? 2 weeks? 2.5 weeks?
2, 3 weeks? Okay.
But it's not even. Like, one side is kind of filled in. The other, it's like my genes just said, nah, right side's going to be a little
It's interesting how we all see our
spotty.
own beards, because I would not have... I don't see the from one side to the other, it looks even.
Really?
Yeah, it looks like the same amount of beard per face.
Oh, you made my day.
Yeah, oh, good, yeah. Because mine, the way that I see mine, and we'll see how you see it after, but so the chin is where it's thickest. Right here is where there's the most hair follicles, and so this is where it gets really thick right here.
Yeah.
It doesn't really, like, it can get longer than this, but it doesn't ever get thicker or fuller. But then my neck, dude, I can grow a killer neck beard. I don't, because I'm not that kind of guy.
Yeah.
But that's where it's thickest, and that's where, like, the most beard is there to grow, which is unfortunate. But it's all like, it's also like, there's like 4 different colors in there. There's like blonde and red and a little brown, and so it's just a smoothie, which is fine and gives it character. But it also doesn't get like really, like, so I got to keep it about this length. I think I'm trimming it for a short film that I'm shooting in a couple weeks, and I'm gonna do like, I think I'm gonna do like just the mustache and then the chin thing here, but like lose all this.
Yeah.
Which is not a look I would go for on my own, but we're trying it out.
Dude, hair is weird on humans. I was just talking to the guys about this. Eyebrows.
Right.
Okay? Like,
okay. Let's just talk about eyebrows for a second. Oh, just the fact that you've got
look
like,
at that.
There's, yeah. There's some extras in there.
I don't know what's going on. My 2020 is starting off very weird, where I will just start looking at things from a different perspective in my mind, and it will totally blow me away. For instance.
Great. For instance.
Last night, I'm about to fall asleep, and then...
As most good stories start, yeah.
I start thinking about, holy shit, what would it take for me to be a murderer? To be like, I like killing people. And I started thinking about
killing
that.
Somebody. but that's the biggest step, isn't it?
I don't know,
Isn't that the biggest thing holding you back from killing somebody again? Is the feeling of killing like, I guess, because that's the thing, is you don't know what it's going to feel like when you do it. I imagine it would feel horrific. But if it doesn't, you're kind of fucked.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like,
especially this day and age. You're going to get caught.
Oh, sure, but also you're going to not be able to stop doing it if it feels good.
If it feels good.
Which I hope to never find out. I don't ever want to know if it feels good. That's why that's not why you don't kill people. There's a lot of other reasons why you don't kill people. You brought this up. Now we're in a very strange place now.
That's fine.
What fuckery is this?
What fuckery is this? No, but like, for real, like, that to me, I was just laying there in bed going, oh my gosh. What a horrible hell to be in, if you're like, I don't want to kill people necessarily, but I like to.
Yeah.
I like to murder. Like,
yeah.
And so I just started thinking about that, and I literally had to get up, just drink a glass of water, and be like, all right, we're gonna reset here.
We're resetting them. Yeah.
Take some ashwagandha root and head to bed.
Yeah.
And that's what I did, and that's who I am now. I am that guy who has, I think, 12 supplement bottles in my little pantry.
Oh, goodness.
And I feel good because I have so many things I need to do during the day. I have my new resolutions that I'm trying to do every single day.
You have resolutions. Good for you.
I do. And I know people are like, I don't like to call them resolutions, or I don't like, and it's like, okay, that's fine. These are stuff I'm doing for me to make me feel like at the end of the day I've done everything I can. Because you know what it's like being an actor, a working actor. You're not working every day.
Yeah, no. Most days, that's the hardest part of the job is the time between gigs. That's where the real work is. You get to go to set and do the thing you love to do. It's work, but that's the best part.
Right.
The real challenge, the real true grind is the days where there's just nothing happening. Dude, where you're just like, okay, what's today gonna be? Because that was the first like probably 2 or 3 years that I like was living on my own. So there were days where I was like, I literally don't have anything to do, and it would drive me nuts. And so I didn't know how to pivot within my own career to find other things that I could do that would still be productive and hopefully would make some money, but would ultimately be pushing the same career forward. That wouldn't be a total like, dipping out and starting a new thing. Like how do I pivot within this career that I already have and do some other things?
Are you eating gummy bears?
Is he eating gummy bears? Did you bring enough for the class?
Nope. Oh my God.
Unbelievable.
Dude, I obviously am very friends with
What
Michael, and I love
fuckery
you.
is this?
But
This mug is applying constantly.
I noticed something about me. My rage level just went through the roof. I noticed.
Where's the ayahuasca? Where's the
right?
Ashwanda. Ashwanda. Okay, yeah. That's ayahuasca. That's the one.
Ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca is that's a hallucinogen, isn't it? Like a mild hallucinogen. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why I thought you said you took when you went to bed. I was like, oh, all right. That'll knock you out. I think. I don't know.
It's supposed to release like some of the good cortisone levels. But there's something I wanted to say. What were we just talking about? Sorry.
Pivoting in careers and having nothing to do as an actor.
Right. So
my everyday.
I need to feel like I filled up my day with productive things, or else I feel very bad about myself at the end of the day. Yeah. I'm the kind of person, I think vacations are great, but I have to earn them. Yeah.
If you're just taking a vacation from doing nothing, you're just rebranding doing nothing.
Exactly.
Right?
I want to be exhausted by the last day to the point where I'm like, okay,
to where you need it.
Yes. Yeah. I need it. Yeah. So every day, my goal for this year is to wake up at 5 a.m. every single day, no excuses.
Okay.
And I have meditation and prayer time. I have to do some sort of workout.
Good. Yeah.
I have a piano. I have to practice piano every single day and practice Japanese every single day and a language thing, and do some type of acting work every single day. Yeah. And it seems like a lot. But it doesn't fill up as much of the day as you would think.
No, I bet you're done by like 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 You're done by 10, and then you feel like, whoa, I did so much.
I think that's when I get up early, the days that I do get up early and I do things right away, the rest of the day is productive because there's like, I just have this energy of having already done something.
Right.
So like I'm already moving. So let's just keep moving. Yes. If you start the day doing nothing, that's how the rest of the day winds up looking most of the time. Unless you can, pull yourself up by your bootstraps and make something and actually do the dishes. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
If you start your day doing the dishes, then you're gonna do stuff all day long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found here's the little life hack I found for myself.
Ooh, hit me with it.
I like to wake up if, for instance, I want to do my pre-morning run. Pre-dawn run, excuse me. They say sunrise right now is at 6:59, I think. 6:59?
Is that late?
5:59? 5:59. Wait. I don't remember when. I think it's 5:59.
Okay.
Yeah. No, excuse me. It's at 6:59. So it's a little later because it's the winter time. And then but it starts getting light out an hour before that. So I wake up an hour before that, and in that first 10 to 15 minutes, I'm so like, oh man, I don't want to do this. I want to go back to bed. But I'm just going to make some tea, and I'm just going to sit down. And I find that when I do that and I just take those first few sips, it's much easier to go out on my run instead of just trying to get up and just go on the run right away. That's much more difficult.
Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. And plus the tea like gives you a little bit of a caffeine boost. It does. Yeah. That definitely helps you get out the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons why I've been doing this is because I found a lot of enjoyment in something I think you've just not recently, but somewhat recently got into, Twitch.
Ooh, we've pivoted to Twitch. Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Because I like watching people play video games now, which is the weirdest thing ever.
When I tell people what I've started doing, talking about pivoting with my own career, like I've started streaming on Twitch, and I tell people that this is what I'm doing, and I go, do you know what Twitch is? Because if you don't know what it is, it's going to sound insane when I tell you.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to watch somebody play a video game. You're going to see their face. You're going to hear them talking. It's like it's really difficult to explain to somebody who hasn't seen it before. But that has been my like new obsession and new sort of focus in my pivoting within my own career is Twitch. I've been a gamer my entire life. I've always played video games. I've been a console gamer, which is a little bit not shunned, but.
Really?
Well, I mean, on Twitch especially, like it's much more of a PC gaming culture.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, the sort of real gamers are PC gamers, which is not true at all. But it is a superior platform in terms of performance. Like the PC, like when there would be a new console come out, all the console people would like look at the new graphics and be like, oh my God, this looks so great. PC people are like, yeah, that's what everything looks like. Like, calm down. I know this. I know that this is how it works, but I've just been a console gamer and that's just who I am. So I still play on console now. Like I play FORTNITE. I play FORTNITE on Xbox. Or I play like, that's, I hesitate to say main game that I play because it's really only fun if you have a partner to play with. This is more fun for me to play and more fun for people to watch, I assume. Yeah, it's this whole new dynamic of because I have to stay engaged with people while they're watching, and I have to. It's a different way to play the game too, because you're not just playing the game; you're playing the game for somebody to watch. So you have to keep in mind the different things you're doing. Not only in terms of how much fun you're having, but how much fun is this to watch?
Yes.
And so when I first started playing, have you ever heard of Apex Legends?
Yes.
So that, I believe, is a superior game to Fortnite. I enjoy playing Apex Legends so much more than I enjoy playing Fortnite. The trouble is, the reason people watch Apex Legends is to watch a team of people who are either professional or really, really good at the game play together and coordinate and win. Playing that game by yourself, which is a three-person team, you can play by yourself and you can load up with random people. But the problem is there's no communication between you and your teammates, and so you're not a squad. You're not a unified, force attacking this map and these other people. It's more haphazard and like, is this guy going to give me the shield that I need or whatever? And so it just doesn't work as well to play on Twitch. I like the game a lot. I love the game.
Right.
But I found myself playing it less and less because being good at Fortnite is important too. Being good at the games you're playing, as much as I'm playing it for entertainment and people to just watch me, it helps when you're good. It helps when you're, when you're doing things people are like, oh, wow. And really, I only have to be basically good or like a little bit better than average for people to go, oh, wait, he actually knows how to play this game. Like, because I don't know, people just kind of assume that if you're an actor, you don't know other things. Like it's been cool to play games and people go, oh, actually he knows what he's doing. He knows what video games are. Like that connects with people in a different way. So that's the beginning of my Twitch rant. Where should we go from here?
That's it. That's the end of the show. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, great.
No.
Cheers.
So I don't. The Fortnite thing, my brother plays. Both of my brothers play Fortnite.
Yeah.
I just watch them.
Yeah.
Because I am nowhere near good, and I don't have the. I don't want to say I don't have the time to get good, but I just feel like there's such a big gap that I would have to play this consistently for so long before I'm like, okay, this is enjoyable to
It's
me now.
amazing to watch professional streamers now versus what they were doing even a year ago in Fortnite. That's part of why the game is so intensely watchable, is because there are so many things you can do and so many different ways to build structures and edit them and switch things around, and the level of creativity that people are afforded in that game is unlike anything else. It's one thing to watch a guy, pull off an incredible headshot in Call of Duty. It's another to watch them do that on the back of a four-wheel ATV in the middle of the air, while the other person's flying through the air and they hit that shot. Like there's just no comparison.
Right.
I'm not hitting those shots, but professionals are. And watching like old videos of people like Nick830 or Myth, when they used to be, when Fortnite was still kind of coming out and they didn't really know how to build or edit, and now watching them today, it's like you're saying, the level of the skill gap that is there is pretty insurmountable, which makes it unfortunately kind of an inaccessible game, but also it's really accessible because it's so simple.
Yeah.
It's so simple because I was playing over winter break. I was at my girlfriend's house back with her family in St. Louis, and they had a Switch, and so we started playing Fortnite, and her siblings didn't give a shit about Fortnite until we'd because she and I play all the time. And so they started playing on the Switch, and then one of them had an iPad, and we had a controller that worked with the iPad, and so we got the iPad out on the coffee table, and so that we were playing on Switch and on the iPad, and then we were sort of playing duos on that, and then they got another Switch for Christmas, so we wound up playing with 3 people. Like we brought another TV in, and it was like that's the other thing about this game is it's so accessible, and it now is like my girlfriend's like, I think I'm gonna like actually stay in contact with my siblings because we're gonna play Fortnite together. Wow. And that's the other great thing about video games is it keeps people connected. It brings people together.
Yeah.
So it's really, video games. Go video games.
Go video games.
Yeah.
Well, do you play anything else other than Fortnite, or do you?
Yeah, I started playing. There was a new Star Wars game that came out that I just absolutely loved.
Oh, yeah.
Fallen Order. Yeah, just Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Yeah, it's oh my god. You ever play Dark Souls?
No, I watch people play.
I've not played Dark Souls either, but it's a Dark Souls style combat.
Yeah,
but with force abilities and lightsabers and deflecting stormtrooper blaster bolts. It is the shit. Yes. And so I started playing that because there's like 3 or 4 different difficulties, and I played through it on normal, and then I played through it on hard. So then I started streaming it on the hardest difficulty, which was surprisingly not that hard.
Yeah.
Not for. I mean, yeah. Like I was surprised at how. It's difficult, but like it's not.
There's something so bad.
The parry timing was the thing that I was most concerned about because that that bar goes from like a third of the way up to like down to nothing. Mm-hmm. So your parry timing has to be really good to actually parry a shot or something. But I found it was if you just basically wait till it's about to hit you and you just do it that like I don't know but also it's like more about I didn't know until my second or third playthrough that you could stand up if you get knocked over. If you hit B, you can like roll up. I didn't know that until the third playthrough. And I'm like, oh, this changes a lot of fights that I'm going to be in. Okay, cool.
There's some listeners screaming right now, going, "It is hard. What are you talking about?" Just screaming.
Well, come watch me play it. I'll play. I think I'm going to play it.
Come watch me play it.
On Tuesday, I think I'll play it because I missed it. Also, Halo. I got the Master Chief Collection. Oh my god. I love Halo. I love Halo.
I used to watch my best friend Joey O'Brien play that.
Joey O'Brien.
And we used to play the campaign mode because he would play online. He was really good. I'd be like, "Can we just play campaign?"
Yeah.
I don't enjoy playing online. And he's like, "Yeah, sure."
Oh man, I've got me as my girlfriend's name. I've got her totally into playing video games now. It's awesome. She'll come over and she'll sit on my couch and we'll play Fortnite together. Or now we play Halo. She wants to come over and play Halo, and so we'll play Halo together. Yeah, like I bought her a nice headset for Christmas, so cute. She can like hear she can hear where people are, and because she's playing on her TV, the sound it's fine, but it doesn't tell you where people are. If you got headphones on, you can like hear if they're above you or behind you or whatever, and it like makes it a lot more fun and makes you get a lot more kills because.
Where do you think graphics?
Because hearing,
right?
Yeah.
Where do you think the graphics are going to go 10 years from now? How far do you think they can go?
Well, yeah, that's so the weird thing with that is if you're having human characters in the game, there's only so far you kind of have to make them look a little bit not real because if you make them look too real, there's that uncanny valley thing where if an animated person that's supposed to just be a person they can look almost too real, or they look like a puppet. I think what was the movie that did that? I think Polar Express. Mm-hmm. Is that the where you watch it and you go, they look too real, and it's like weird and uncanny. That's the so. I do think I at least until now up until this point there's been that limitation of it can't look too real, but the environments, cars or trees and rivers, those kinds of things can, or if you just make up, a spaceship, like the spaceships can look all kinds of different ways. There's unlimited places you can go with that. There's only so far you can go with human models. If it's supposed to be just a person, it's gonna look weird if it gets too real. Actually, the Star Wars game does a really good job of that. They look like video game characters, but they look really human, and the performances are good. And like, it doesn't feel like they're animated. It feels like they're people.
That's so interesting. You really nailed it on the head with the environment can look super hyper realistic.
Yeah.
But the characters themselves, there's only a limit to.
I think. I mean, so far there has been. Perhaps that's the next great leap forward. Somehow, as people figure out how to, render video game characters that are people that are supposed to look like people in ways that look true to life.
Red Dead Redemption 2 has some of the best
Does it?
scenery that I've
The
ever
scenery,
seen.
yeah, okay, yeah, yeah.
I mean, amazing. Some of the best water physics, believe it or not, has been in Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Have you seen that?
Dude, yes,
Okay.
that is the best Assassin's Creed that has ever been made. I've played most of them, and that is.
Can we talk about the water?
That's one of the best games that's ever been made. But yeah, like it looks great. It was on 360, I think, wasn't it? That's a console.
And
that's a console.
PS3.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Dolley.
Yeah.
I remember
I'm
playing.
aware.
I remember the first time you see the ocean, the water, and I'm literally just at my TV screen. I put the controller down, and I'm just standing there like some baboon. You know what I mean? Or like
Fascinated by the shiny object.
right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right,
and I'm
right,
like, this is incredible. Where is it going to go from here?
Yeah.
And that is one of the best. I've actually played the Assassin's Creed games from the very first one, which I fell in love with.
Yeah.
Oh, you've played them. Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
so
yeah.
let's talk a little
Let's talk about Assassin's Creed. Yes, do it. Let's do it.
So I loved Assassin's Creed, the original. What was the next one? The two. Is that the Italian
That's
Renaissance?
Ezio, yeah.
Ezio.
There were a couple in there. There was I don't remember how many, but there were a few. There was two, and then there was two
Brotherhood. Revelations.
Okay.
And then it went to 3.
Okay.
And then Black Flag.
Was 3 was the colonial one, right?
3 was the Native American.
Yes.
Okay. So I liked all the way up to Black Flag.
Yeah.
I was enjoying it. I was like, man, this is my jam.
Yep.
This is my jam. And then, which one was next? The French Revolution or the Industrial Revolution?
There was Unity, where you could play with 4 people all together.
I think that was the one I didn't get. I think
is
that
that
was
the
one I
side
skipped.
ones? I'm not talking about the like.
No. There was Unity was
the French
Unity was French Revolution. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let me talk about that one.
Yeah,
Because
I
I
did
was
play that. No, I
so
did play that. Yeah, yeah.
disappointed in it.
In that one, really?
Yes, because it felt there was so much dialogue and they were rushing it out. Mine had so many bugs; it was like
It
ridiculous.
was notorious for bugs.
Yeah,
Was it?
Yeah, to the point where it was unplayable for me.
Forgot.
It was unplayable for a
Really?
week, and I was like, I'm not playing this until there's like 4 patches.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. Yeah.
There's a photo.
Oh no. Oh wait, I do remember this.
It was. Oh, dude! I remember seeing some of these and just going,
No.
"Is this a glitch in the an Animus?"
Yeah,
you know,
right.
like, is this like part
is
of the?
this part of the game?
Yeah, and I'm like, "Oh no,
no,
it's
no,
not."
this is just this is.
And it was so boring to me because it was not like the other ones, which had such dynamic interactions with the history and them bending the storyline of history and weaving so intricately, but still engagingly the idea of these like aliens coming in and putting these like giving us these powers and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, because that's like the whole. Yeah, right.
Oh,
Okay,
spoiler alert!
I forgot how it worked, but there was the Adam and Eve and the apple, and it was aliens, and it was very. It was intentionally vague, which I think was a good
Desmond.
move.
But
The what?
I miss Desmond.
Yeah.
Following Desmond.
Yeah.
very sad. Oh, the Native American one was great. What was that 3, right?
That was 3.
That was
that one.
that
I
was-
think I did. I skipped that one. I don't remember why.
They remastered it.
I heard. Yeah.
You should give it a play.
Yeah, I've heard that's good.
So I was very disappointed with that one. I played it, I finished it, and I was like, well, this was a little disappointing for me. And then I didn't even buy the British one because I saw the trailers for that, and it was just like,
I like that one.
oh, you like that
I
one?
didn't mind it.
did,
I liked
yeah.
it.
Really?
But like part of it for me, like I got it as it came out. I remember when it came out, but I bought it right after I came back. I studied abroad in London for like 3 months, and so I was like, oh, this is like it takes place in London. Like,
Okay.
Of course I'm gonna like it because I'm like, oh, I've been here. I know this. Like I knew that the layout of the town.
Yeah.
Before I had the whole map, and so that was fun. I don't remember anything about the gameplay. I just remember that it was London and it was cool. And I liked it. And the big coats and top hats and stuff, and that was very much my jam. So
All right.
But Black
not
Flag
mine,
will forever be my all-time favorite Assassin's Creed and one of my favorite video games ever. Like up there with the Batman Arkham games. Like it was just it's so good.
And I think after the British one, it was Egypt, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I enjoyed that one.
Origins.
I got
Origins,
when was
that's right. Odysseys.
Wait.
Origins? Assassin's Creed Origins.
That's the Egypt.
That's the Egypt one.
Yeah, that's the Egypt one.
Oh, that's okay. Odyssey is the Greek.
Spartan, like Greek.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
hasn't come out yet, or has it come out?
No,
yet?
it came out.
Yeah.
It's out.
last year.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm so behind.
You're very behind.
I got
time.
bored with Origins.
Really?
Yeah,
Me too.
I did.
What?
Odyssey was definitely like it's back. Origins.
I got
thought
back
was
into
so
it.
Boring.
Initially I stopped playing it because I didn't like it.
Yeah.
And then I got back
Yeah.
into it, and then I finished it like a few weeks ago.
That's so
Oh,
interesting.
okay. Because I started it and then I got bored with it and I came back and said, oh, this is actually kind of cool, and then I stopped playing completely. Like, that's when Star Wars came out and I was like, oh, this is so much better. Wow, it's crazy.
I love Egypt mythology and you know that old time stuff. So I was like,
Totally.
okay, I'm really digging it. And then they introduced heavily the. I love that.
What fuckery is this? Is full again.
It's vodka. Jason's drinking so much vodka this morning.
No, it's fine. Give him my keys.
All right, he's gonna Twitch
I'm
later.
fine. I'm fine. I'm gonna go. I'm about to go live.
They introduced heavily the alien, how like all that the in Origins. I remember the alien precursor, like Genesis of everything, Adam and Eve and everything was heavily introduced into that one. And then in
Aliens
Odyssey,
built the pyramids too, and that whole thing, or no? Did the Egyptians
no.
actually build the pyramids in Origins?
I think it's the Egyptians.
Okay,
Yeah.
That's good.
Actually, side note, I saw a wonderful video of how they now are like 90% sure of how it was built.
Yeah.
It was they built these locks of river, like they made their own basically waterways, and the stones float and they push them around and they push them up into these different locking chambers, and the water rises at certain ones and they get them all the way to the top, and that alone is amazing. But imagine you have to know exactly the mathematical precision of every block, because you can't get up there and just willy-nilly put any block you want.
Yeah, no.
It has to be the perfect block for that specific level in the pyramid.
Yeah.
Nuts, right?
That's always been what because people say, well, they couldn't have made this without some other civilization helping them, or this was impossible to create. And like, it's there, which means somebody made it.
Right.
What's simpler, that there's a method of doing this that we can't figure out, or that there's other people another civilization, another race that came in? Because then that opens way more doors and asks that doesn't answer enough questions. It raises more questions than it answers, saying that there was another aliens that came in and built the pyramids. Like, no, they're really smart.
100%.
Yeah.
And I think that's a problem also with the way people in the school systems are taught that. They think that people in the Greek and Egyptian times, or all those like pre-BC, are just idiots.
Primitive.
Yeah, primitive.
Yeah.
No.
Nope.
They're actually
Nope.
very, very
Humans have always been real smart.
for the
Real
most part.
smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real dumb in other ways, but like also real smart.
Excuse me. I just want to wrap up Assassin's Creed.
Great.
I enjoyed Odyssey because of the scale of the map. It
is huge.
I was so overwhelmed when I started playing it. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm going to be here for few weeks playing this. And I like games where it's an adventure. I have to kind of level up the character. There's some puzzle format to it. I'm not a big of online multiplayer because I have to start off so sucky to get
if you're playing anything that's roughly shooter based, you have that to fall back on. I've been playing Halo my entire life, so there's some of that at play with playing Fortnite. But Fortnite feels totally different from Halo as far as like the shooting mechanics and everything. It's totally different.
Call of Duty? I like campaign.
Nah.
No? Okay.
I feel like Halo and Call of Duty is kind of like Star Wars and Star Trek.
Oh, okay.
Like you're kind of one or the other.
Really?
Most of the time, yeah, I think so. Or not that you're one or the other, but you have one that was your game.
Gotcha.
And so, for me, Halo was always my game, and Call of Duty was fine, but Halo was my game. You know what I mean? Not that I wouldn't play it, or like that I don't like Call of Duty, but
right.
I don't like it the same way I like Halo. Like I love Halo.
Have you played the new campaign in Call of Duty?
Modern Warfare?
Yeah. You
The
like
latest
bringing it
one,
up?
right?
The latest one,
Yes,
yeah.
I bought it.
Oh, so good.
I've heard it's good. I've heard it's real good.
So good.
So sad.
Yeah, it's
So sad.
very real.
So sad. And talking about graphics, amazing graphics, but a little disappointing with the Call of Duty games because I get it because the graphics are so real and the levels are so intricate and they make them look really intense and real.
Yeah.
It's not long. You can finish the campaign in like a couple
That's
days.
fair.
Well, I think also their focus is more multiplayer.
It is more
so
multiplayer.
they give you a campaign because it's part of the brand at this
Yeah.
point, but they're really focused on the multiplayer, I think.
Have you played the ultra realistic levels in Call of Duty? There's no
Ultra-realistic? What do you
So you don't know how much ammo you have.
Oh,
There's
like
no,
hardcore?
It's like you get hit, you die, like
Yeah.
a real thing. Unless
Oh,
you,
damn.
yeah, it's so real. So
Yeah,
real.
that's not battle royale style, right? That's like
No,
where you
no.
could respawn. Okay,
No.
Yeah.
that would just be too frustrating. That's the worst part about Fortnite is if you can just die. I don't know where. You're just dead. You're like, cool. I didn't see that guy there. I didn't know that those shots were coming until they were too late. Mm-hmm. Now I got to start over. Cool. Love that.
I made fun of my brother the first few times I watched him play
Yeah.
because loading screen takes a little bit.
Yeah.
He starts playing, not even 5 minutes into it, boom, dead. And
Yep.
I'm like, oh, cool.
Yep.
And then that happens a few times,
Yeah.
and I'm like, you like this?
So this is just the whole game, right? You
Yeah.
just load in and you die. This seems really fun.
all right, man.
Yeah. Do you get points for dying, or how does that work?
Oh man.
Oh, before we move off video games,
Yeah.
have you played Breath of the Wild?
Oh, I've seen somebody play Breath of the Wild.
You were talking about games you like and adventures and big maps and puzzle. Dude,
It's amazing.
It is. Do you have a Switch?
No.
Okay. Get a Switch.
Okay.
And then get Breath of the Wild.
Okay. Wait,
'Cause
no. Oh,
Because it's
no.
great.
I like Mario Kart and Mario Party.
Then why don't you have a Switch?
Yeah, why don't you have a Switch?
Mario Kart.
Yeah.
The Mario Kart on Switch is great.
I know.
I don't know if Mario Party's good, but Mario
good.
Kart's
It's
great.
good.
Smash is amazing.
Can I be honest with you? What happened?
Hit me with it. Yes, go. What happened?
This is really personal. I don't
Oh,
think
no.
I've ever shared this on air before.
I'm scooting up in my chair. What? His eyes are getting classic.
I might cry actually right now. It's something that it's a scar that hasn't healed, Jason Dolley, and a part of me was ripped away, and I blame Nintendo. And I'm sorry, I didn't.
Did he say Nintendo?
I did say Nintendo.
He did say.
Okay.
It's because I'm emotional. Shut up, everybody.
Just making
Yeah,
sure.
that's so rude. So rude. I'm sharing my heart.
It is.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. No, this is a safe space.
Okay.
So we can talk about things that
I am still
that
very
hurt.
hurt by Nintendo for
which is how
taking
everybody says it.
away the Wii U
What?
and stopping all updates and app support on the Wii U because I loved it.
You
Really?
like
Yeah.
the Wii U?
You are the one. You Wii U. It's just a joke.
Blocked.
You
Everybody
can't do that in real life.
Like the Wii U?
Oh, dude, I love the Wii U.
I did too.
I never.
Unblock.
I just when you said it,
Yeah.
remembered it was a thing.
I loved
I
it.
did not know. I forgot they made a sequel to the Wii.
Yeah.
What was the? What was? What
Can I-
was?
can I explain it?
Yeah. Explain to me
You're so dumbfounded.
your
by my-
passion. Yeah. I forgot.
So I usually don't like clunky or bulky things, but I just love the way the handset that had the screen was just right by my bed. And so before bed, I sometimes watch something on Netflix or whatever. And so
Yeah.
I would turn it on and then I would just click on Netflix or whatever on Hulu and I'd watch my things. And I just liked, I don't know, I liked the feel of this controller, even though it was like bigger than most.
Yeah.
And then also, whenever I would play video games, I liked the way they incorporated this secondary screen into the gameplay. And I
Oh,
thought
yeah,
that was
that's
so
kinda cool. Like you get your
fun.
mini map down there.
Right, and so I really felt more immersed in the gameplay. And then
That is pretty cool. I'll
They-
give you that.
yeah, that's I get why people don't like it though. I understand, but it just was disappointing whenever they removed the Hulu app and then some other
Oh, they
app.
took the app down. Like you can't use the app anymore.
yeah,
They went on a big spree, like neither the Wii or the Wii U can support like Netflix, Hulu, YouTube,
Yeah.
that stuff anymore.
So I was like, cool.
Wow.
And then I just
That
have it
seems
stored away.
unnecessarily
Yeah.
harsh.
Yeah.
I'll grant that. Yeah, that seems like
Yeah.
yeah.
But I did enjoy the Switch playing the new Mario Kart, and
Yeah.
I will say this: I'm pretty good at Mario Kart,
Yeah.
and by pretty good, I'm really good at Mario Kart. yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I like it a
Yeah.
lot. There's something about racing.
Who do you play? Who do you play? Who do you
Shooting
play?
games for
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Any racing games?
Yep.
There's something intrinsically in my body with racing games.
I'm not that good at racing games.
Okay.
I'm pretty good at Mario Kart. I'm not that good at like most racing games. I can't. Like I can't take turns.
Yeah.
I don't know how to slow down enough to make the turn so I don't. Yeah, Mario Kart. You can like skid and you can get the boost and yeah, I can manage that. But I'm not like good at racing games. Like I'm fine, but
You a car guy?
not really.
Okay,
Yeah,
I am a car guy.
yeah. There you go.
But I do like shooting real guns and bows and arrows.
Yeah.
So
one of the first games I got for the Xbox One when it came out was Forza 5.
Oh yeah.
So we're talking about the Uncanny Valley and like how good can things look. One thing I noticed about that game was how good and real the car looked. And the thing about that is they don't have to with a car, and you still have to have the lights, the natural light reflecting off of it, and like there's still a lot of programming to be done with the car, but you don't have to animate the motion of the car in a way that has to look real, and you don't have to make the car look like a real I think it's different. Our expectations of seeing a car, a video game version of a car, are vastly different from our expectations of seeing a video game person.
100%.
And so the car looked amazing, but other games didn't look as good. And I was just noticing that.
Yeah.
How much better it can look if it's just a car and the scenery. You know, because then the whole engine is built toward car thing, whatever, is built toward that as opposed to having to animate, fights and action and moving around and people talking and all that.
What is it, do you think? Because
He got very excited and wrote things down. You can see that, but the podcast people can't see that. He wrote something, he crossed something out and wrote something else down, and has a very different look in his eye. What's coming?
This is my tense look. I'm thinking, and I want to ask you this because you might have an answer. What makes certain people, you think, intrinsically and have this raw talent for certain skill sets? For instance, not the best at shooter games, naturally. I need to practice a lot.
Yeah.
Driving games. Ever since I got driving game on the Super Nintendo or any kind of like when I was younger, my dad got me those little makeshift cars, or I'd be on my little tricycle or bike, and I'd like driving, and then I'd play video games. I'm like, I like the drive. My brain is naturally wired for that. I guess it's a natural thing. There's my answer, maybe. But what do you think?
Is it though, or is it that you had trikes and bikes and cars that your dad gave you, and then you had the game that was a driving game that you could then do that thing again? It sounds, that story you just told sounds more like these are the things I was given, and so that's what my brain. I think it's more like the brain is ready to latch on to some new skill, and whatever that first skill is that it gets, there's something, because for racing games for you that goes back to when you were a kid, and so your brain's been wrestling with that for the whole time since you were a kid. I started mostly playing like Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers, and then like the 64 when I got Super Smash Brothers. Like that was my other game, like Super Smash, and then there was GoldenEye. So there was it was fighting and shooting games like from the beginning.
Interesting.
So I just didn't play racing games to start with. So my brain isn't shaped in a way like in the same way that yours is, because yours is shaped to play racing games.
So do you think it's then because I'm assuming your parents didn't give you guns to go shoot out in the yard?
No, but Dad was a cop. We had guns, but we didn't. I'd never.
You never shot?
No,
Okay.
no. I was instilled a very healthy fear of guns.
So then maybe it's a certain age when a child is exposed to certain, I don't know, games or a certain
stimulus.
Maybe their brain is so influential that it's like, boom, we got this is.
Yeah.
Is there a weird, you know what, that freaking echo? It's not an echo. It's this high-pitched ting. And nobody else can hear this. I can. It's because it's vibrating off the metal.
Yeah.
All right, we'll put that there. Yeah, maybe it's because the brain is very.
I think the brain is eager to drink up new things, and for whatever reason, humans have an aptitude for learning skills and for solving puzzles and for whatever it is. And so your brain as a kid is so thirsty for that, and once it gets a hold of something that it can get better at, that's all it wants to do. Crazy. That's like why you learn how you get a new game. That's all you want. It's like you get a new song. That's all you want to listen to. We're thirsty for that new thing that we can then get good at. Not that you can get good at listening to a song. It's the same kind of idea, I think.
Yeah.
So because you played racing games as a kid, that's where you're. That's like it's almost what you expect from video games, like what you're trained to do. For me, I'm trained to punch and shoot.
Right.
You're trained to steer.
Right.
And
you
see
made
the
that.
map
I don't like the way
way.
you said that, Jason.
Why?
I don't know. I just didn't like. I'm trained to punch, shoot. You're trained to steer.
There was a little bit of condescension that I didn't intend to put in there, but I hear it now. Now that you said it. I'm sorry.
I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding. You know, I think there's also this wonderful sense of adventure that I've always liked since I was a kid, and that's why I like adventure games.
Yeah, just exploring your backyard, you know, and like finding what's back there, and like peeking over the neighbors' yards. Oh, what's in there? And I want to go see that. Yeah, I want to go see that area of the map.
Yeah, supernatural stuff. I think I love.
I love anything. I don't know what's true or what I really believe about supernatural things. I've never had any kind of ghost experience in my entire life. But one of my favorite things is hearing people's ghost stories. That's like...
Okay, I just got an idea.
He's writing things down again.
Okay.
He ran out of room on his paper.
2020 is going to be an awesome fucking year, okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
I've always been into the supernatural stuff, esoteric, knowledge, that kind of stuff. I love learning about it. I love reading about it. I love making connections, patterns, that sort of stuff. I go to bed almost every single night watching some type of ghost hunting show because it helps me sleep.
Like Ghost Hunters or Ghost Adventures? Ghost Adventures.
Ghost Adventures is great.
Yeah.
Hilarious sometimes. Actually,
mostly hilarious. Like, I'm not watching it. There's a part of me that's watching it to see what the thing is that they capture, what we see, what ghost thing we see. But mostly it's just I love the entertainment of it. And I know it's not real. Like it can't be. They can't go to all these different places and always have something happen. It just doesn't. The world doesn't work like that. So they stage it. I don't care. I'm watching it because I love the story. I don't care if ghosts are real. I want to hear ghost stories though.
Here's the thing, Jason. I like these guys. Okay, I actually I literally bought every single season on Amazon like a psycho.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did that. I did the same thing on iTunes. We're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've actually invited them on the show before.
Have you?
I get it. They're busy and
sure. There's a lot of ghosts out there.
Right, and scheduling can get hectic for everybody.
You're recording the day. They're working at night. What's their problem?
Yeah, what's your problem?
What's your problem, Zach? Bacon?
And the thing is, I want to bring Bagans. Yeah.
Bacon, yeah.
And I want to, and Aaron and Nick, and actually, I want to bring them on, not to respectfully. I actually like them, and I like their show.
Yes,
but I have to ask them this question: it's hard for me to 100% believe what you capture, and I'm not calling them liars. I'm not calling them charlatans. I would hope that they're not doing this kind of stuff, but I know as an actor and as a amateur video editor how easy it is.
Yeah.
To put a little orb in a video.
Yeah.
So, and I get it. We're not experiencing what they're experiencing, and so how can we bridge that gap then to make people believe? Because I think for people who are not in the entertainment industry, it's easier for them to believe what they see on television. And do you know what I mean?
Yes. I think. I don't know. I think it doesn't matter if we don't believe them. I don't think it matters to them. So I don't think there's an incentive for them to convince you. Because as you said, you already bought all the episodes on Amazon. So they've already won. So as long as you keep watching their show, they don't have to make you believe. They just have to keep you interested.
That's kind of sad.
Yeah.
I hope that's not the real answer.
It's probably not the one they'll give you.
Yeah.
But it's probably the one they're going to try to hide.
Right.
And make you think that that's not what they're saying.
Because...
But it's a show. It's entertainment. If you look at it that way, it's a lot more fun. If you look at it like, what's the thing we're going to see? If you just sort of check out and you go, it's just a show that people made. It's like every YouTube video, every like inspiring or funny YouTube video. It's like, I don't care if it really happened. Right. I'm here for the story.
So the thing I wrote down, you make a good point.
Okay.
And either way, it's like we're not going to get the answer because you've already kind of deduced it, and I've already had this in the back of my head. Like, if they are telling the truth, it's like, well, we can't. Other than that, we can't really prove it to you, unless you come with us. And the second thing is, if they are lying and they are charlatans, which I don't think they are. I hope not. They're not going to come on air and be like, nah, it's all fake, man. And then ruin the whole business model. Yeah. So it's like, okay, I'm never going to get this answer. I have been wanting to do an actual ghost hunting, like, EVP session.
It'd be so fun. You wouldn't hear anything, but it'd be so fun.
Jason.
Go overnight somewhere and, like, are there haunted places in Los Angeles or even relatively nearby? Like, I'd be down. I would go. I would expect to hear, because that's the thing is I think it's one of those things where you can't really believe it until it happens to you, and it's never happened to me. And I usually actually that's not true. I was gonna say usually I can hear a story and go, I think it was this and this. Like the Mothman is probably just car headlights, like the taillights of a car. You see this red thing coming at you, probably car taillights. That kind of thing is where my brain usually goes. But I've heard some stories where I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain that. I want one of those stories to happen to me.
Okay.
I know that because I want it so bad, it's never going to happen. But like I want it.
Okay. This is what I think we need to do.
What are we going to do?
We need a brainstorm. We're going to grab coffee at some point.
Okay.
During this year.
Okay.
Maybe in this coming month.
It's a big year.
This month we'll do it.
It's a big week.
And then we will figure out what we want to experience. What we want to, like, maybe we'll do some research of places.
Yeah.
And we'll film this.
Yeah.
And we'll go into it, because I will say this about myself, and I never say stuff on here. I don't lie to you, listeners. I don't ever lie to you. I have a good sixth sense about things.
Uh-huh.
And I'll give you a story.
Okay.
Recently.
Is it a ghost story?
Local. In this building. Not a full ghost story, but a weird sixth sense. You know that?
Right. Yeah.
Because that's
like
true.
when a dream comes true kind of thing?
Yeah, or like you're just sitting there, you look to your 4 o'clock, and somebody's staring at you, and there's no reason for you to turn that way.
Right, yeah. You couldn't hear them, you couldn't see them, but you knew they were there.
Like, why did I look that way to begin with? And you guys look away. That's real, guys. Okay?
Yeah.
So,
that's real. Yeah.
I'm in here in the studio. You guys have left, by the way. It was after recording one day.
Is this a new story for you guys too?
Yeah, I've never heard this before.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so everybody's left. This unit we're in is new. There's nothing scary about this place. It really isn't. It's
Speak
just
for yourself.
Sir?
What? No, nothing. Nothing.
So rude.
Keep going.
So I'm in here. I've been here multiple times by myself. Everything's fine. They've left. I'm like, I've used the bathroom. I'm making a phone call or doing something on my phone, and then spidey senses click. I go into like a primitive mode where I'm like, I'm not alone in here.
Oh yeah, the hair on your back of your neck stands up.
Oh, guys,
where you're like, there's somebody in here. I don't know where they are, but there's somebody. Yeah, okay.
I start going, hello? Like I use my deep man voice. Yeah, hello? Go upstairs. I walk up to the offices, and I'm like, there's nobody here, but I feel someone is here right now.
Yeah.
And then I walk back downstairs, and I don't hear anything, but that spidey sense it's vibrating in me more than ever. You know?
Yeah.
Please don't use that soundbite for something else. I'm like, I got to get out of here. I turn on the alarm and I leave. I lock up and I leave. And I was like, that was weird.
Yeah.
And that once I left the building, that feeling was gone. Very interesting, right?
Yeah.
Never felt it since.
Yeah.
Never felt it since.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that was, because I could tell you straight up, that felt like somebody was in your house, and there shouldn't be someone in your house.
Right.
Yeah. Whew, I give myself
Yeah, like I've
chills
had
a little
that.
bit.
Me too. Oh, my whole back was a tingling during that story. But I've had that feeling. Like the one that happens most for me is I get in an elevator by myself. The door closes and I like spin around because I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, there's nobody in here. It's just
Right.
me. But then I leave the elevator and I can't turn around. I can't look back at the elevator, because if I look back and there's somebody there, that means there was somebody there the whole fucking time. So I just keep going. I just turn the corner and get to my apartment, close the door, lock the door. Fine.
I got another story for you then. Can I tell
Right.
this one? And it's
Yes.
it makes me feel like an idiot.
Oh no.
Because it wasn't a ghost, and I thought it was a ghost. So, this is what happened. I am walking from the bus stop past the creepy old house when I was in middle school. That's in the neighborhood. It's
This is a good start to a story.
Yeah.
Yes, good.
And I'm about to start walking by it, and then I hear a very light, like that.
Oh.
And I don't know where it's coming from. I'm like, I look around. There's nobody here. There's nobody on the street. Nothing.
Like a breathing,
Yeah.
just a slight exhale, like somebody's trying to talk but they don't have enough breath.
Yeah, but there's like something like that. I'm like, that's weird. And
Okay.
so I start walking a little faster, and then like that again. And I'm like, what the? And I stop, and I'm holding my breath. I'm like, and I don't hear anything. And I start like really walking fast now, and then I hear like
It's getting louder.
Oh, it's so loud at this point. And I'm like running at this point home, right? And I'm running. As I'm running, I realize there's a booger in my nose. Dude, I never felt so stupid before in my entire life.
Oh no.
Got scared by a booger.
Yeah. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's so stupid. You're a 6th or 7th grader.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, okay.
That's how you figured out that your nose could make weird noises. Was you were scared to death and thought it was a ghost.
Oh my god.
That's incredible.
I'm a moron.
No, that's just learning. That's learning through experience.
We should do.
That's how it goes sometimes.
We should meet. No, I'm being serious about this ghost hunting thing, because it's something I really wanted to do for a while.
Me too.
All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna make this happen.
I want to.
And we'll set up a coffee meeting after this.
Yeah.
And then we'll discuss details, what we want to do exactly, where we want to do this.
Right.
And would you be open? I want to see if people can do those things where they like conjure things in front of us. They say they can conjure things.
Oh, like a seance?
Yeah,
of thing,
kind of,
or-
but like it's done with like real legit like magic and esoteric, like people who think like, oh yeah, I can do this. I'm like, all right, let's see it. I want to see you do it.
Right, yeah.
Let me experience what you experience.
Right, and so then would that be something that we'd have to hire them to bring them out?
I don't think we need to hire them.
Okay,
We just
as
tell
long
them,
as that's
we tell them, hey, we're with Stagecoach Entertainment.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Steve Smith?
Yeah. Because I sure have.
I have. That's our
Yeah.
manager's name.
Yeah.
For those of you wondering.
Right. But no, that's the only, because that's the side of it where I go, all right, let's like tread lightly here, because because if somebody is saying, hey, I can do this, like psychics, I can tell you your future, but give me money first. That's where I go, I don't buy it. I don't buy it for a second. I don't think this is true. I think this is, you're just reading a horoscope and you're just telling somebody what they want to hear. That's far more charlatan-esque, in my opinion, than, even if the Ghost Adventures guys are making everything up, they're making a good show that's entertaining to watch, and that's why I come there. I come there because I want to have a good time. I think people go to psychics thinking they're going to get the truth. And I guarantee, there's maybe a few people that actually can do that. If there's any truth to this psychic thing at all, there's maybe a few. Most of them, there's no way.
No way. At 0.1%.
So they're not getting what they think they're getting, and that's where I go. Yeah, and you're making money. Yeah, that's kind of gross.
I think they're money laundering schemes. Some of these psychic buildings you see in LA.
Yeah,
rent is expensive.
Right. How can there be enough people that are going in there? Yeah. Oh, there was one place somewhere in North Hollywood that just sells electric razors.
Huh?
I drove by it was in a strip mall, and their sign said electric razors. Like, this is where you buy. It was the only thing they sold was electric razors. I'm like, that's not real.
Hi, I'm a red flag. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there's no way. Like,
no.
Hi, Amazon. Right. Hi, Walmart. How are you still here? There's a place on Laurel Canyon too that just sells boxing equipment.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? Like, right by the Goodwill.
Martial arts equipment and stuff like that.
Yes. Yeah. Really? Really?
Yeah, I know.
Like, really?
Yeah.
There's enough. Okay. Boxing gloves don't wear down that quickly. Like, you're not gonna. How do you? Okay.
That's very interesting. Yeah,
Really?
I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean. I think they're it's a little sketch.
It's a little sketch.
Yeah, I've gotten into one of those before.
Really?
I'm not going to say which one.
Mm-hmm.
But
because you know they're listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everybody listens to this show.
Yeah. No, I mean in this room they're listening now.
Oh,
they
in
might
this
also
room?
listen to the show, but they're
maybe.
listening to this record as it's happening now.
Probably.
They're listening here.
Also, hard for a psychic to make me believe you whenever I'm on the radio and I'm an actor and I've talked about personal things and everything like that.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to know all my
You're going to know everything. Yeah, exactly.
like-
do a little research and there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me, like, what's in my sock drawer right now.
Right.
Nothing.
Have you talked about your sock drawer on any
never,
podcast?
never.
Are you sure?
I just did.
Okay,
There's
yeah,
nothing in
right. Yeah. So now
I
you
don't
can't.
even have a
Now it
sock
can't be
drawer.
that. It has to be something. Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Sock
That's not true.
basket that's kind of in my closet on this thing that hangs, so it's like a makeshift drawer. Anyway, I just want to give a shout out to some of my two favorite YouTube channels that I watch them play video games. They're not
Great.
on Twitch,
Yeah.
but
It's the same family. I mean,
yeah.
There's no animosity between the platforms.
Okay, I don't know.
not at all.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Yeah. CoryXKenshin.
CoryXKenshin.
Yeah, he is so entertaining to watch. He plays a wide variety of games, but I love watching him play the scary games.
Yeah.
And they're independently made, and one of the latest ones is called Arya, and it's Indonesian. Thailand. From Thailand.
Okay.
And so scary because you watch him in the corner.
Yeah.
And he is so into it. He's suspended his disbelief so much. You actually believe he's in there, and you believe like you're with him.
Yeah.
I'm like jumping in my own bed watching this.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
So special shout out to Cory and IGP. Have you heard of him?
IGP, no.
A lot of followers. He teams up with his buddies to play Bigfoot, like a hunting Bigfoot game.
Oh.
I mentioned that to you earlier.
Yes.
Dude.
Do you know what it's called? Is it just called Bigfoot?
Yeah, if you search IGP and
IGP,
Bigfoot.
Bigfoot game, yeah.
There's different like videos he's made, and one of them is incredible because the game that he's playing, and there's like updates to the game that these people do. It goes from daytime to nighttime, and the graphics are great.
Yeah,
and you have to set up traps, and you guys have health bars, and there's like ammo.
Oh, like you have the day to gather your materials and set your traps and stuff, and then at night.
Oh yeah, now you better get ready.
Now you gotta strap in, folks.
Yeah, and he's an aggressive Bigfoot, very aggressive.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very unlike the real Bigfoot.
Oh shit! Have you played Beware?
No.
Beware is so different from all the other video games on there right now because you're in a car the whole time driving.
Oh.
In this, what looks like an abandoned town being like almost post-apocalyptic, right?
Okay.
And there's nobody in the town. And they don't, what's cool about these games, they don't give you any instructions.
They don't tell you how to, yeah. You have to figure out, yeah.
And then you start driving and then you get chased by this other car. And
I'm in. I'm already, I'm in. Yep.
Okay.
So I have to run now.
You have to drive away.
I got to drive away. I got to get away. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know who's chasing me, but I know what I have to do.
Yes.
That's a great way to start the game.
Yeah.
And what I played the other day was called Layers of Fear.
Yes.
Yes. It's what was so great about that, especially because I streamed it. I'd never played it before, and I streamed it. What was great about it was there's almost no gameplay elements.
Exactly.
It's a movie that you walk through. It's an experience. Yes.
Have you played the second one?
No, not yet.
Even better.
Even better. Great. I'm sold. Yep. Yeah, dude. It was, and it's also the kind of game. Because I could see myself. I'm gonna play Outlast again. I'm gonna play Outlast 2 again. Like I can play it again, and it's still fun.
Outlast 2 a week ago.
Did you? Yeah,
It.
yeah. I was disappointed by the ending a little bit. I thought it was underwhelming, but I thought the whole experience of getting there was more intricate and more interesting than the first Outlast. I thought the ending of the first Outlast was perfect and great, and just both really, really good games. But Layers of Fear was surprising because it was. You just would walk around and look at stuff, and shit would happen.
Wow.
And it was really unnerving and really genuinely very scary. So now I'm hearing the second one's even better. So have you played The Evil Within?
Love it.
Yeah? Okay, cool.
So good.
Cool.
It's a good one.
Good.
Evil Within?
Good. The Evil Within. Yeah, good.
I have to check
Good.
that out.
I got a couple.
I'll watch people play it.
now in the hopper that I can pull from.
Well,
That's cool.
you know what? Let's, if you're ready, Michael, let's do some current events.
Current events.
Yeah, current events.
Let's go.
Evil Within.
Yeah.
I'm going to check that out. Okay.
So New Mutants has been a thing.
Oh my God!
For the
is
last
that still
3 years.
gonna happen?
So they released a trailer in October 2017.
Yeah.
And it was said it was going to be released in April 2018.
Yeah.
But they just dropped another trailer. Or they will drop another trailer on January 6th. And this time touting an April 3rd release date. But because of the whole Disney buyout and Fox, and they were gonna recut it as like a horror movie.
Yeah.
But it's been going back and forth for like 3 years. So it looks like it's finally gonna be released.
I hope that then like really kickstarts Maisie Williams' career. Not like kickstarts, but like I hope that allows her, because she's having trouble getting other work. This is what I'm hearing, and I'm not seeing her in a lot of other things. I mean, she's fine. She's did Game of Thrones, like she'll be fine, but I think she's really good, and I would like to see her continue to get work. And so I hope that this, is a jumping off point for her, because I think she's really good and she deserves more work than she's getting.
That's really interesting because there's so many factors involved in actors getting,
Tell me about it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It's so many factors, and she could have. I'm just going to list the factors because there's just so many unknowns. Timing of projects.
Yeah.
Representation can be a factor.
Yeah,
you can have great reps, or you can have bad reps, and that can affect whether you get jobs or not.
Bad reps that you think are great reps.
Exactly.
Which I had for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Well, not bad, but like you just don't realize sometimes if they're not. It took me longer to realize that one of them wasn't the right fit. I should have known earlier that the split should have happened earlier.
Gotcha.
Is all it is. Not bad at all by any stretch of the imagination, but just
Also, is she practicing her craft? Does she have bad actor habits in auditions?
Oh, we all do.
And
even if you're working on them, you have them. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of factors involved. So I mean,
I have to wonder that myself. I mean, you have to, when you go so long without booking things regularly, when you used to book things constantly, and now you're not. I mean, I'm not saying you. I'm saying me.
Obviously.
Like, do I suck? Like, am I actually really bad? And then I'm in class and I'm working on the thing that I love to do, and I'm like, I don't think I'm bad. I don't think this many people are consistently lying to me and sending in self-tapes and getting good feedback. I'm like, I don't think everybody's lying to me, but there's got to be something. And sometimes there's nothing. Sometimes it's just you're not right for every single thing you go in for. That's possible, but the more it happens, the more I start to go, wait, what? What is it? What's the thing? And sometimes there isn't an answer. I don't like assuming there's no answer, because I think that's the lazy way out. And so I think I'd rather try to keep finding something and trying to see if it's, do I need to have a beard? Do I need to not have a beard? Do I need to have longer hair? Do I need to, what can I do to change something about me that maybe this is the one that, I don't know. These are things I think about.
Those are common problems
Sure.
that all actors
Yeah.
face, especially whenever you've reached the point in your career where you are working and then you're a working actor, but again, that time in between each job is not the same. So
Yeah.
you know, those negative thoughts go into play.
Yes.
Yoga helps.
Yoga does help.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Love yoga. Yep.
I'm getting certified.
Are you really?
Yep.
Ooh.
It's one of my goals for the year.
Oh,
Starting
great.
in February.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I want to teach a very specific type of yoga class.
What kind of time? What, I mean, pitch me it.
Well,
Huh?
it's going to be a little sampler of different types of yoga.
Okay. Yeah.
But the majority of it will be a very intense yoga class featured
Good.
centered around certain music that will help invigorate you and cultivate your inner strength.
It will be the same music every time, or will it be
It'll switch it up.
curating?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
okay,
but
cool.
there are there will be certain aspects of it like Kundalini Yoga a little bit
Okay.
of Hatha,
Yeah. Okay. Kundalini, I don't know, but
a little bit of flow.
Yeah.
Vinyasa,
Right. Yeah.
and some DDP maybe. But of course, I have to get certified. and-
DDP.
Yeah, Diamond Dallas Page. He has a certain type. He made his own yoga style. Yeah,
okay.
it's very great.
Okay.
I like him. Anyway,
All right.
what else we got?
Australian bushfires are creating their own weather systems.
Oh. I saw this. I saw just somebody post on somewhere about, hey, Australia's on fire.
You know how big it is?
How
It's
big
almost the size of
Australia
Europe.
is?
No, it's the fire square footage. It's
Yeah.
burned almost the size of Europe.
What?
500 million animals are dead.
What?
Yeah, think about that.
I mean, I don't want to, but
I
I,
know.
can't help it now.
It's literally creating its own weather, which is like a
because of the amount of ash that's rising up.
Yeah, and then the heat.
condensing the right. Yeah, wow.
How do you even stop it at that point?
It's a great question. I don't know.
Yeah, can you? Do we know what caused it? Is this just like a brush fire that just is going to happen? Like,
They said it's they have a fire season, right? But this year's just
Sure.
been worse. More
they're
than usual
getting
because of
worse and
droughts.
worse. Yeah, sure.
And some people are blaming the government because of water, the way they've been
Managing the
water,
yeah.
and it's destroying cropland, which destroys it's a whole
Yeah.
chain reaction kind of thing. California needs to learn, real quickly, and find ways of better water management, and the electricity companies need to find a better way of managing their own companies because they're doing a crap job.
Yeah,
Crap job.
yeah.
Clean energy, man. I still don't understand when people are like, we can't do solar or we can't do wind, or I'm like, no, you can.
You can.
You can.
You can. You just don't want to.
Yeah. And also, there's a really cool invention in, I think it's Norway or Denmark, where I don't know if you've seen this, Michael or Peyton, but they actually use the motion of the waves. These buoys
Oh yeah.
go up and down.
Yeah.
And that generates power.
Right.
And it's just by waves.
Right.
So there's plenty of ways of getting clean energy.
But is there money in that? Is there money that are the people that are making money off dirty energy going to also make money off the clean energy? If no, then guess what? You're not getting clean energy.
Yeah. Yep.
Because money.
And control, power.
Yeah.
Wait till I'm emperor.
Looks like a good breakfast, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's in a video game.
What?
What game is that?
Dreams?
Oh,
On
I
PS4?
played Dreams. Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I just thought it was cool.
Whoa,
Yeah.
can you go back up?
Wow.
Sorry.
Yeah,
You know
like
what's funny? Until you said it's a video game, I thought it was real.
so did I. Yeah, totally. But now the weird thing is, now that you said it's a video game, I go, oh yeah, clearly. Which, hello brain, you're weird.
Same.
Like,
I'm going to have to pull that up when I go.
wow.
Are you getting a PS5 next year? Or this year? Whenever.
This year.
This year.
Is it
Holiday
this year?
season, yep.
Holidays,
Both,
yeah.
Oh, this year, right? It's
Project
2020. Oh yeah,
X.
well, yeah, Series X.
I got to know which one's better.
Probably PS4, but I'm an Xbox guy.
If the pattern is following,
The pattern.
Xbox should be the
Oh,
next.
how?
I don't know.
Are we ready for a? Are we ready for
I've
a
noticed it's gone back and
usurping of the throne of
Yeah.
Xbox from PS4? 'Cause
PS2
I
was
mean,
better.
they're winning the console wars
Yeah.
now, but
Uh-huh.
but I'm It feels like with the Series X, they're sort of pivoting toward PC gamers, and they're trying to bring PC gamer because it looks like a PC. Have you seen the Series X? It looks like a PC. I'm into it. What does the PS5 look like? Do we know?
No.
No, the Series X is a tower.
Yeah.
Like our TV consoles aren't built for this. Like there's not enough room to put it in there. Like are you sticking with your TV console playing a base, or are you trying to expand your base toward you put the gaming system on your desk and play that? And it seems like that's where they're shifting.
I would hope they go back to cartridges because I think it's better for solid state drives. I don't understand.
Oh well,
they still have mechanized what's it called? Hard drives on the PS4 still is a and I'm like,
I get everything digitally now. I don't even have discs.
Everything, yeah. It's the only thing I have cartridges for is a Switch, and you don't even have to have those. You can download games. I don't think there's a lot of space on it, but
there's not a lot of space.
Yeah. So you can get a couple games maybe, but
but I have like half a terabyte on my PS4. It's almost filled up now.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
You can switch it out.
Or you have an external drive.
Oh yeah, I can't do that.
You can get the external drive, but you can also replace the one inside with the.
Oh, good to know.
I when I first got it, I put in a 2 terabyte hard drive.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so you have a terabyte in it and then external terabyte hard drive.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And it's still almost full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to pee so bad.
Oh yeah.
Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah. We'll be
right back.
Yeah. What are you still sharing games, Michael?
Sharing games?
Yeah, with your buddy.
That might be me.
Oh, that's you. Sorry. Yeah. You shared. Like you guys split the price on certain video games? That's cool.
Not really legal, but...
Oh. Uh-oh. You going to jail.
Yeah. But Xbox is talking about making that a thing with their consoles.
Yeah.
Like, that's allowed. So that's why I might be switching over to Xbox. Unless PlayStation gets their head in the game.
Gotcha. I am looking forward to the new Assassin's Creed later this year.
It's coming out this year?
Yeah, I think so. Resident Evil 3 remake.
Yeah.
Nemesis?
Yep.
Is it a remake like
It's like Resident Evil 2 remake where they enhance the graphics and everything, complete from the bottom up.
Dude, I went online and I burped. I went online and saw all the secrets that you could have gotten in Nemesis, and that is the final boss fight is one of the most difficult things I've ever seen in my entire life. If you don't have the correct weapons, or weapon, and you haven't like prepped yourself for it, you can't beat him.
Mm-hmm.
That's very.
And that's what he looks like now.
Scary guy.
Wait, what?
And that's what he looks like now.
Yeah, Biohazard. Wait, what? Z version? I don't understand what's going on. Resident Evil 3, Biohazard,
Same thing.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
It's called different.
Biohazard is the name in Japan because 20, 30 years ago or whatever, they tried to bring it over to America, and there was already a band called Biohazard.
They had to change it.
And so, for copyright reasons, they had to change it. So.
The worst.
So now it is called Resident Evil.
Okay.
Death Stranding yesterday. I don't know if y'all are familiar with that.
Death Stranding. That sounds familiar.
I feel like you would
Kojima.
love that game.
Kojima.
With how much you like adventure, exploring, like the environment, you would love Death Stranding.
Can we pull a picture of it up?
Yeah.
Can I get my phone record?
Uh-huh.
What if Jason just left? How funny would that be?
Let's see.
Yeah, it's a Norman Reedus stars in it.
Oh, sweet.
Carrying the Rita's fetus.
Yeah.
Oh, this game. What is this game? Yeah, what is this about?
What is it? And I fucking hate myself for getting this game.
Well, okay.
You're a mailman, basically.
Yeah, because the thing is, the gameplay is you're carrying boxes. I feel like an Amazon employee. And, like, there's these little demons trying to get you, and it's all about on foot and, like, rebuilding the nation and stuff. But the gameplay just seems so boring to me. But people keep shoving down that it's the best game in the world down my throat.
Yeah.
So now I have 50
I saw the
hours
ending
to
of
go.
it already on YouTube.
Yeah, a 2-hour
Does it make
cutscene.
any sense?
2 hours?
It's a 2-hour cutscene in the end. I'm not kidding.
Is Kojima just like doing? Is he just fucking with us? Like, is he just like,
know
you
what
guys will
he's
buy
doing.
this and love it, but like this makes no sense.
My
Like,
friend beat it.
you guys play it. Here you go.
He cried. He says it's amazing. So I don't know.
Okay.
He got the collector's edition.
Of course he
He
did.
got
Yeah,
paid $150 to get that baby.
without even knowing what the baby was. Like he bought the collector's edition of a game he never played
Thankfully, he loves the game, so it works.
Oh, you know
because
what
he has to love it because he got the collector's edition.
Do you know
He'd
what
feel like a shitheel if he didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I do with Assassin's Creed, just because at the time
good,
I was
back on
playing
Assassin's
it.
Creed. Yes, good.
No, I just remembered. I forgot to say this about it. I'm that guy who goes in and buys the things to help you advance more quickly because with like,
Oh yeah.
like get double experience from now on.
Oh,
and I'm like,
yeah.
okay, cool. So I don't have to like do repeat stuff over and over again. And if I'm like like at the time I was shooting something like a TV show, so I was
Yeah.
like, I don't have time to like. I need to
Yeah.
find a
I
way
can
to
understand
expedite
that,
this.
yeah.
Plus, Odyssey was so freaking big that I was like,
Yeah, it's huge. It's
I
huge.
need to just speed this up a little bit. So
Yeah.
I don't mind in-game purchases.
Which is that's a whole new world of video games is microtransactions and like
Yeah.
how people build games when they know they're going to be microtransactions, how like making the world a little too big and maybe a little too boring.
Yeah.
But then if you just get this $5 extra thing, then it'll speed things up and it'll make it better. Just a little bit extra money. It still costs $60 to buy it, but like now it's 65.
Yeah.
Now they made $65.
I'm looking forward to the Resident Evil 3
Oh, look at that.
special edition, which has the statue.
Oh, you do you collect the?
Three.
I
That's-
don't. I don't want to spend all this money, but at the same time,
Well, this is Resident Evil 3. This is a remake?
3
Yeah.
remake.
Okay.
Do you know like the 2 remake they did where like they changed?
The only
All
one
the
I've ever
gameplay.
played is 7.
Oh, 7's amazing though.
I have to try. I guess I have to try it again.
By-
It just felt so. It
Played in
was so
VR.
hard to. I don't have any. I don't have a. But that sounds like a great idea though.
I would say
Yeah.
buy the remaster of Resident Evil 1 and 0, I think. They're both out.
This
on
is 0?
On PS4. Yeah. It goes before, but.
Oh, okay.
doesn't really-
Okay, gotcha. Yeah,
But.
yeah. I found 7 just kind of really hard.
Yeah.
Like
They're
like-
hard games.
Like a really hard. Like I
Yeah.
didn't have a weapon. I was getting chased by the dude with the fucking
It was a
knife, and I'm
survival
like,
thing, yeah.
literally, what do I do?
It's one of those run and hide, kind of like Outlast.
Yeah, kinda. But I ran out of places to hide, and I just was like, I just kept dying. And I was like, I don't know, this is kind of frustrating.
If you like Evil Within, you'll like the Resident
Okay.
Evil 2
Okay, cool.
remake.
All right.
Made by the same guys.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool.
Clock Tower 3 was like that for me.
Clock
Right.
Tower.
A game? Is that a game?
Yeah.
Never heard of. I never heard of any of the clock towers.
Tower?
Yeah,
Clock
scary
Tower.
game. You're like a little girl.
My
running away.
cousins played the first one on, or it might have been the second one.
Is it PC only?
It was on PS1.
Whoa.
And-
that's why I don't-
Okay.
And
Yeah, I
it
didn't-
was
I never
about a
had PS1.
guy who had like a giant pair of scissors, and he'd come into the room, and you'd have to hide from him. I was like,
Okay, chills.
7.
All right. I'm
I was like
freaked out.
7 at
Yep,
the time,
totally.
so
I dig it.
I was scarred.
Clock
Yep.
Tower.
Clock Tower.
The third one, you actually try to try to mend the heels of these
Mend the wounds.
mend the wounds
Heal the men's.
of these ghosts that have been murdered by these serial killers, and you have to find out how they were murdered, and then you have to fight like the serial killers, and each one is like
Okay.
freaking disturbing.
Okay. Yeah.
One of them, he throws his blind mother and the son into a vat of acid and says to them, quote, I hope that you both go blind and keep searching for each other for all of eternity, as he's murdering them in the acid. I'm like,
okay.
oh,
Badass.
this is a video game.
Wow. Yeah.
I'm in middle school. What?
I just got scared by my own boogers. I can't handle this.
I know.
It's been a big day for me.
Jason.
Yeah.
This was a great episode.
This is
man.
fun. Yeah. It's always fun.
Yeah.
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 You know what? Next time you're on,
Yes.
hopefully we'll talk about our ghost hunting experience.
Yes, we can do a debrief
Yes.
of all the things we didn't see.
If people want to watch you on Twitch, where
Yeah.
can they check you out?
Twitch.tv/Jason Dolley.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, very easy.
That's great. And you're Jason Dolley on Instagram, Twitter, all that.
J Dolley on Instagram. I'm trying to get it changed to Jason Dolley because better visibility. People will know who I am more. But it's apparently really hard to change your name on Instagram once you've been verified.
Yes.
They're like really like, no, you don't get to do that. Like, what? But I just want it to be my name. No.
Yeah.
Fine. So yeah, my like social media branding is a little bit confusing because I'm Jason _ Dolley on Twitter.
Yeah.
J Dolley on Instagram and Jason Dolley on Twitch.
Awesome.
So it's all the different variations of my name. I was J Dolley on Twitch for a while, and then I switched to Jason Dolley because I think it's better visibility.
Oh, that's my tummy.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like a weird high pitch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome, man. Thank you for coming on.
Happy to be on, yes.
Seriously, it was a blast.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Michael.
Thank you.
Play us out. Thank you to all of our
Thanks, everybody.
listeners. Thank you, Adobe Radio, Nice Guy Digital, Michael, Peyton, Jason, Steph, all of our new followers, new supporters. We appreciate you guys. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I probably am. Oh well. Forgot it. I forgot something already in the new year.
Oh,
There
no.
it is.
I did. It just happened. Is that Deborah? Deborah? What is she doing? Hey. We don't know her. What is she doing? She's at the front door.
What if her name is Deborah?
It's not Deborah. I just wanted to say
But
that.
you don't know who she is?
No.
What if her name is Deborah?
Huh.
She's walking away. We'll never know.
Yeah, we'll never know.
Deborah!
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 Always remember to listen,
She's
think,
not
and talk.
looking, so
Bye.
it's probably not her.